G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with more Dragon Age Origins. So, when we last left off, actually, first of all, when we last left off, I was talking last stream about the usefulness or lack of usefulness of some of the archery things. I've done a little bit of testing on that, and it is true in some ways, but not quite what I was saying. So, as the Warden, you do get less crit chance, whether it's ranged or melee crit, than every NPC that you can put in your party. I don't understand why, but you do. So you have a 0% ranged crit chance and I think a 1% melee crit chance, and then that gets modified by whatever weapons you have. Saying that it is no use using skills like Rapid Shot is not really all that good. Rapid Shot is actually useful even though you don't get crits, because at the moment, if you're playing as an archer, at the early game, you're going to have a very, very, very small chance of doing a crit unless you have a talent that gives you a crit, such as Critical Shot, or you are attacking from stealth, right? So, excuse me. So, if you want to do crits, attack from stealth, or work your way up to Critical Shot. The other thing, though, is that all of these talents tend to use way more fatigue than other weapon talents or other talents in general, and they tend to have really long activation times. So if you want to cast Pinning Shot, for example, you will literally stand there for 2 or 3 seconds before you shoot. And so a lot of the archery abilities are not all that useful. Aim, for example, I don't like it. I've tried it out. It slows down, even if you're not normally using Rapid Shot, aim slows your shooting down so much, and the benefits that you get out of it, some bonuses to attack and damage, etc., are just not worth it. I haven't bothered with Defensive Fire because it looked to be exactly the same. As I said, Pinning Shot takes so long to make the shot that you will get, normally, even without Rapid Shot, you will get 2 or 3 shots off before you will shoot this. Crippling Shot is the same. Critical Shot may be useful because it does do a critical hit, but remember, critical hit only adds 50% damage. That's it. There are no modifiers to criticals either. So, in a lot of ways, I think I sort of disagree and agree with some of the stuff that I had heard previously. I had heard previously that the best way to play an archer was to work towards crits, and that using any of these skills were useless because in the time it took for you to shoot, to use one of these skills, you could have got 2 or 3 shots off, which, if they were crits, would do more damage. G'day, guy with face. How you doing? So Rapid Shot is good to get extra speed out of your shots, and you're not going to get crits, but considering the low chance, particularly early game, that you and even your companions have at making crits, it's not such a big deal that you're not getting them. And the fact is if you are getting off a few more shots and you're getting a few more hits, you're going to do more damage than getting, you know, way slower, but then getting off one shot that does crit. So, yeah, I still think so with archers. Just don't use any of these. Take melee archer, definitely you want it. It's a passive, it is great. Master archer ultimately as a passive does make some of these other activated things a little bit better, but you've got to spend a lot of points, and you know, you've got to be up to 28 dex and have master combat training to get it. If you really want to get criticals, critical shot is good. Our arrow of slaying does still have the problems where it's all over the place. Rapid shot is useful if you want to get off more shots and try and do a bit more damage. Shattering shot, no, not really happy with that. I haven't used suppressing fire, but it's another one of these sustained things which slows you down. And scatter shot is probably the only other one that I'm going to consider using. But it's basically don't use any of these until you absolutely have to, because a lot of them just are not worth it. Having said that, we are going to turn Leilani back to using all of her abilities so that she can do that whenever she wants. She'll just use them, and we'll live with it and see how it goes for a bit. And I am considering doing a playthrough where I do nothing but archers once I finish this one. Okay, I'm not going to, you know, this is already my third start of this, which I have not finished yet. But yeah, I thought I'd bring that up. So, really not clear what we need to do here. Let's actually just make each one of these missions active and see if it puts any markers up on the Dalish camp map. I feel like that's... there's no way that's going to be inside the camp. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do about Cameron. I think maybe we picked some wrong options at some point. So, all I'm going to do is head out, I think. I think it's time to continue forward with our Arcane Warrior and leave. Oh, actually, this may not be the exit. Where's the exit? No, this is not. The exit's over there. Okay, back around this way. So, have not done any of this, have absolutely no idea what to expect. We have lots of elf root around.
This is like my home in Saharan, but the fiends here are only monsters.
Lots and lots and lots of elf root. Hopefully we won't need it all. Oh, a wolf and a werewolf. Well, okay, it has started quickly. Werewolves definitely need to be our priority. We have already got our blade out, though. That's annoying. Let's put a knock early. Oh, God, there's more coming out of the trees. Okay. Those werewolves are not as hard as I expected they might be. I'm actually pretty happy with how this has gone. We want that werewolf down ASAP. Very good. And I'm happy with how this lightning blade is going.
Too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Okay. Let's just have a quick look and see if any of us have any indicators on us that we've... No. So I'm sure it's probably possible that we have, in fact, been inflicted with lycanthropy. Not that they actually have called it that yet, but the curse. So we will have to see... Where? Oh, back this way. Just another wolf. Just the one? Okay. Ooh, a blight wolf. Okay. I'm actually very happy with how this is going so far, to be quite honest. Although I've got to say, it seems to be very hard to navigate around this forest. So there's a corpse over this way, so I want to come over here. This may be a bad idea. Ooh, a great bear. Uh-oh. This guy's going to be tough. Let's try hitting him with stone fist. Okay, now get in there.
Very well.
Ice arrows. That didn't look like an elf. If anything, that looks like a Templar corpse. Which is most unusual. Now, I'm curious. Oh, it's a gift. I thought it was going to be something to heal lycanthropy, etc. Actually, we need to make some more lyrium potions, and we might as well make up as many health as we can too. Uh-oh. That is a bunch of really bad werewolves.
As you say.
That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh, okay.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. The Dailies sent a human of all things to repay us for our attack, to put us in our place. What bitter irony.
Who are you supposed to be?
You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
Let's try and talk. I would prefer to talk to you, I mean no harm.
No, there shall be no talk. You invade our forest, and you insult us with your talk. Come, brothers and sisters! Swift Runner calls you to battle! Drive this invader from our midst!
Okay. Well, in that case... Man, that took a huge chunk of my mana. Ooh! Oh man, this guy is just...
That should not have taken as long as it did.
I will
The
need to
forest has
tend
eyes
these
of
wounds
its
in
own,
time.
and it shall deal with you. You have been warned.
What the hell just happened there? I want to reload this. I know this is not a good thing to do. But I am interested in some of the conversation options here.
A human of all things, to repay us for our attack, to put us in our place. What bitter irony. Do you take us for fools? We know you come from their camp outside the forest. No doubt the old keeper himself sent you. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
You sound as if you hate the Dalish a great deal.
That we do. How dare they send you here against us? Turn and leave while you still have the chance.
I doubt I'm going to be able to persuade because I don't have the coercion. I could just say the turn around and leave. I have no reason to fight. Let's see what happens.
I suspect you lie, but perhaps you are wise. If you lie, then the forest itself shall deal with you. It has eyes of its own and it cares for us. You have been warned.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore everywhere else around here. And I'm also tempted to go back and talk to the Dalish Keeper. Because this is not as expected. And I wouldn't mind getting their perspective on what is happening. But it would also be interesting to to learn more, because there's obviously something strange going on here with these werewolves. I suspect a couple of different things, actually. I don't know whether these guys are... Like, a small part of me thinks that maybe these guys could be Dalish themselves. But that doesn't feel right. Can we get across? No, we can't go across that. So we have basically explored everything I think we can here without going... It's this little island bridge here. Without going across that, we've explored everything that we can in this region. What happens if we come back here? Okay. We're back in the Dalish village. Let's come and have a talk to you.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news?
I spoke to Lyanna about you.
And what did she have to say?
She said you've been keeping for a very long time.
Hundreds of years, if you must know. Slowly, the Dalish will all know once again the agelessness of the elves. For now, only a few of us have regained that ability. But I cannot say any more on that. I trust your curiosity is sated. I have. I have lost much to these werewolves, and now they are about to take even more from me. I do not wish to dwell on the past. It is too painful. Just help if you can, or leave us to our misery. Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you. The kind that the... Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Okay, I need to discuss something I discovered in the forest.
Yes. What is it?
Do you know anything about a werewolf named Swiftrunner?
I was not aware they have names. But no, I know nothing about any swift runner.
Do you know that some of the werewolves can speak?
Speak? You mean speak actual words? That seems unlikely. They are savage beasts. Even if they could speak, I doubt they would have anything worthwhile to say.
They seem to have some grudge against your people.
The same grudge they hold against any who trespass in the forest, I imagine. We also killed many of them during the attack. The werewolves are unimportant. It is Witherfang whom you must seek out. And if they keep you from him, then your course is clear. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
I don't know. I'm getting some interesting vibes here.
Yes? Have you another question? Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him. A keeper is... Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is... As you wish.
Does not seem to be anybody else here who wishes to talk. Let's talk to Cameron again just to see if...
Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already.
No. Okay. Damn it. There's something going on, and I would love to get the werewolves talking. if possible. So many things are just a little bit weird. Let's save this. Because the fact is, as soon as we cross this line... Oh. I did not know that. As soon as we cross this line, I think these guys are going to get upset. Rabid werewolf. God.
As you
Take a preserver.
I need a heal. Oh, damn it. We lost stamina.
Let's make this.
Oh, God. I really need a level for Leilani as well to get her the ability to cast spells. Sorry, to keep attacking. Right. G'day, Lando. Yeah, I really need to get... How far is... Yeah, she's a little away from a level. She really needs melee archer so that she's not interrupted when people get too close to her. Yeah, there's no way to continue. Okay, that was good. We took that guy down. Okay, I'm getting pummeled ridiculously. In fact, let's use one of those. There we go.
Here comes trouble. I tried to be careful.
Yeah, we're not going to survive that. I was hoping the earthquake would be more effective against them, but it didn't really seem to spread them out very much. I know what to do. Back over the bridge! Oh, they didn't...
of course.
Oh, that's right. You can't really stop someone. They can get around you. I was hoping to use the bridge as a thing so that they couldn't get past us, but they do seem to be able to get past you too easily.
As you
Come on, we've just got to get one of these rabid werewolves down as quickly as possible. Oh god, we got one more coming up behind. And I've been knocked down again.
As you say.
Oh, okay, that's worked well. Somehow they've been coming at me slow enough that we managed to take down one nice and quick. Okay, divide and conquer.
Now you die.
Okay, that's working well. It's a quick save. So there's probably likely to be another smallish group.
Yes.
Actually.
As you say.
Turn us all around. Very good.
You down.
I never liked this part.
Okay. Once again, divide and conquer worked well. Concerned by my guys just charging forward like that all the time though. So let's switch to this again. No, not that. So this is just me moving now. Not them. So any more? Doesn't look like it. So they're going to catch up. As soon as they get here, let's get Morrigan's next level. Willpower, magic, I think. She hasn't used her shape yet. She doesn't even have Arcane Bolt. Let's take the healing so that she can help with healing, which means I want to make sure her tactics are going to do this. Where are we? There we go. Looks like another Templar course. Magister's Cinch. Reduce hostility plus 10% healing effects received.
Who comes?
You're badly wounded. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang. Bring his heart. Attacked.
Hunter's arm has been ripped to shred, his bow is missing, but he still possesses a blood-encrusted blade and most of his arrows. Let's examine him. Wounds are deep, heavily bleeding, result of an attack by a creature with large claws, does not appear to have any bite marks. Take him back to the Dalish camp.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live.
I'm glad we were able to help him. Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Or perhaps his own gods were watching out for him.
And perhaps they just know the Maker by another name.
Believe what you wish. It seems to me that they should be thanking the Grey Warden more than some absent god. But who am I to judge?
Mas Sirenas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Okay, so we actually haven't gone back. Let's go back to the camp. Very much want to see what's going on with this guy.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news?
Found one of your hunters in the forest.
Yes, Mithra told me you returned with Dagon. I was able to heal his wounds, and he has not developed the curse. If you have not spoken to him already, you should seek him out. I understand he wishes to see you before you return to the forest again. Have you any other news? Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with... Yes. What is it? Go on, then. I must return to caring for...
Okay, so there he is. Dagon is over here. Let's quick save.
Greetings to you, friend. I understand I have you to thank for my rescue from the forest.
Glad to help.
I don't want your efforts to go unrewarded. Here is the gem I traded for when I was amongst the outsiders. I thought to make a necklace out of it for my bride, but I want you to have it. I know it is of worth.
It's not necessary.
You wish me to keep it? Then you are truly generous. Thank you again. And now, I am afraid I must rest. The Keeper says I am not yet fully recovered, after all. I wish you well, my friend.
That didn't really help at all. I was hoping he was going to say something that was going to be of use. Do you have anything else to say?
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived. We Dalish must protect ourselves from trouble at all times. These days, very little to tell the truth, for we've established a fearsome reputation amongst the Shenlin. We must still be vigilant, however. Not that I would expect an outsider to understand, but there you have it. We do what we must. Had we known a Grey Warden was coming, we might have arranged a different reception. But I wish you good fortune with your task. Dareth Shiral.
Okay, so I am... Jimmy, 1965, thanks for the follow. What does that do? +3 to defense. I think I want that. And let's give that belt to you.
What do you wish? I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
I do not want these. Or that. All those. We'll keep the rest. Do you have any flasks? You don't. Or am I just not seeing them? No, I'm just not seeing them. I don't have them. Okay. Well, g'day from Southeast Queensland, Jimmy. So we came down along this way. Let's just make sure there wasn't anything we missed along this way. I don't think so, because this then sort of... yeah, dead ends. A tent? Okay. Very interesting. And we have... there was, very briefly, a marker over there.
We must strike quickly!
Where are they coming from? This direction. Oh! Okay. See, there's a quest marker over there. I don't know what it is. Something to do with that fallen tree. Oh! Oh. An ogre and a couple of hurlocks. We don't need to... yeah, I don't want to screw around with an ogre. This is not going to be fun, folks. You guys should really be taking on the ogre. I'm happy to have Sten take on that hurlock. But right now, I need... every bit of help. To take on this ogre. No, no, no. Okay, Sten, take on the archer. That's fine.
Your time. Be careful! Defend yourself!
Another foe slain.
So that was different. I am really concerned if we're going to start
As you
seeing ogres
Very
just sort
well.
of generally out in the world like that. We have an ancient tombstone just over here to look at. What the hell is that? Is that an undead? Oh, I bet you the minute I touch that ancient tombstone, these undead warriors, there's more Hurlocks here. There's just one down there. Archer.
You shall not touch me!
Okay, I am really concerned. Painted skyball, whatever a skyball is, and an oxbone. Yes, really, really concerned that the minute I touch that gravestone, all these undead are going to wake up. What is that down there? It is something I can interact with. But I also want to see... Oh, that's the rare iron bark. Okay, let's do the gravestone. Tombstone before you gives you an uneasy feeling. Okay. That was weird. We'll come back here in a minute. For now, we want to come over here.
Enemies!
Oh! Uh-huh. A wild sylvan. In other words, an ent. Can I paralyze you?
The head!
Nope. Unresisted. Okay. Nothing we can get from him. Well, there's the iron bark. Or whatever it's called. Where is this going to go? So it looks like we must be able to continue deeper into the forest here. I don't think I want to do that just yet. Let's continue looking around here. I don't know what I'm missing with this ancient tombstone. It doesn't seem to really want to let me interact with it.
It will be done.
Okay. So quick save here and come down around this way. G'day, St. Salvius. Things are going good. For certain values of good, anyway. So what did that say? Elf root over there. There was some sort of tent down this way. Oh. Another wild silver. That there will be another one, and that there will be a third one. Not gonna let me? How about dropping an earthquake right there? Well, that's no fun. Tell you what, if I get down there and that thing turns out to be another Sylvan and it attacks me, I'm going to be very pissed off that that earthquake didn't do anything to it. What did I just say?
I will not falter! Flee while you can! Die!
You should run while you can!
Oh, another wild silver. That one doesn't actually appear to be one. But that one is. Let's try zapping him with some, shall we? No, that's not going to work. We don't get anything off those guys either.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
What? Why would I say I'm a werewolf? I'm a human.
Ah, yes. I remember thy kind. So brief of life, and all but blind to the peril you cause, the lives you take. Such chaos is sown within thy wake. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
I wonder what difference...
It rhymes? 'Tis a rhyming tree. One can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
And unless thou thinkst it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
Oh, the rhymes. I wonder how differently it would treat me if I was a Dalish elf. What is the boon?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
And what is so special about that?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out. Yet I shall die if left without.
Very well, I will help.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
East, you say? Somewhere that way. And yet there is this camp here. Fireburn, have to build a small place, there's no sign of any inhabitants.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather inviting, would you not say?
More suspicious than inviting. Get no hint of danger. Searching might give you more details. Well, that's true. Let's do a quick save first, though, before we search. So let's have a look at the fire pit. Untended for several hours at most. Embers almost hypnotic.
There is something odd here. The way the fire draws the eye.
The archer in this group is not an elf, no. She is a human rogue.
Wow, that is a nice tent. Could we sleep here? This seems like the perfect spot. And I am just so tired.
No, we need to go. There is definitely something odd about this. What is the deal with this bedroll? Okay.
Keep moving. Something is wrong.
Uh-oh. Oh, now look at all the piles of bones and a greater shade. Oh, isn't that fun? Let's get started.
I will not falter.
Back. Ooh. Let's try a heal, maybe. Nope, I failed. That's all right. I don't know. Part of me wants to do that, fail that again, and win that fight and see what happens. If I can win the fight, of course.
Keep moving. Something is wrong. There is something odd here. The way the fire draws the eye.
Oh, no. We didn't resist.
Flee while you can. As you say.
Missing a bit more than I would like.
Let us end this quickly.
Damn it, he's resisting.
Now you see true power. Yes.
Damn it. He's resisting a lot more of my spells than I would like.
Of course.
Keep moving. Something is wrong. There is something odd here. The way...
Wow, that is a nice tent.
Okay, we managed to resist everything here. Let's quick save. I don't know that that really did anything for us. As I said, I still would like
Very well.
to do that fight.
As you say.
Okay, it looks like no matter what I do now, I'm sort of immune to it. We are sort of trapped in here.
We going? My feet are so sore. If we're careful, we could use this camp, couldn't we? Could it be that bad?
Okay. Let's try this again. Let's get my glyph of warding. It did seem to work pretty well, or at least I felt it did. Let's immediately get that. Damn it, and then I get knocked out of my glyph of warding again.
Clumsy! You want to die? Do you?
Can I paralyze? I don't think I can. Let's try. Yes, I can. Brilliant.
Now you die!
I should heal myself while I have a free second. That worked ridiculously well. Let's just get that going and that going.
There is no hope for you now!
Come on. Oh, I am so close.
Oh. Turn and run!
Why does that always happen to me?
Okay, so the shade, of course, was causing the problems, and then all the dead bodies that we couldn't see previously. That was probably what all the tents and everything
A hungry
were.
spirit luring those who pass to their rest and their doom. One might wonder how it learned this trick. No matter, it shall prey on no one else.
No thanks to you guys. I had to do all the work by myself. Thank you very much.
Very well. Of course.
No. Ooh, a chest. Dusk ring, +3 cunning, -1 strength. And some Dalish gloves, which are a gift. Okay, we got through that. So that's good. Back over here. Leave the tree alone. Oh,
To
got
fight
one
your
of these. Damn it.
Now we get our hands dirty.
It will be done. Enemies ahead! Head.
Nothing but tree after tree. Might as well. Yeah, it was an interesting fight, there's no doubt about it. Okay, werewolves again. Yeah, damn it, they resisted. Can I get everybody attacking the same guy, please?
Now you die.
Okay, and then we'll take the rabid werewolf next.
On my way.
Beautiful.
So sharp.
Cannot be defeated.
It will be done. Of course.
More elf root. Oh, I think I'm out of flasks now, aren't I? If I remember rightly. South exit to the east forest. North exit to the east forest. Let's do a full save. Actually, no, we won't do a full save because I want to keep that previous save there because I think that was before we decided to trespass where the werewolves didn't want us to. Oh, look. Hala. Another Sylvan.
More. Foes approach.
Damn it.
Quick. Now you die. I will not falter.
Actually, just... Oh, I had a funny feeling there was an injury that I might have missed at some point. Oh, and you've got one too. Oh yes, all three of you, because we passed out at the camp, I guess. Okay. Skeleton over there. It's over that way. Has me interested because I am looking for someone, one of the Dalish elves. Forest barrier. Ooh.
Wait. We are back at the beginning of the path. The forest, it seems, does not wish us to reach wherever the path leads. How protective.
Where are we? Oh, it turned us around. Brought us back out. Okay. we'll come over here. Oh god, look at that. 1, 2, 3. Let's try this. I'm going to move over here, then I'm going to move back. So we've only got one of those guys ready to go. Actually, there's nothing I can do to keep you here, is there? I don't think I've even got like a bow that I can give you to just sit here and plink. No. Because the minute you run forward to attack that one, you're probably going to get those guys moving as well. Let's drop an earthquake. Is there a way to stop it from snapping? Doesn't look like it. Let's drop the earthquake there. Go. Did I actually get that spell off?
I never liked this part.
No, I don't think I did. Okay. Right there.
Enough!
And I am all out of magicka.
Be careful!
Wait, what the? How did I shoot back that way? No, I'm not accepting that. Okay, I'll do this again.
Wait. We are back at the beginning of the path. The forest, it seems, does not wish us to reach wherever the path leads. How protective.
I just had a thought. Can I walk backwards in this game? No, I don't think I can. I was wondering if you walk backwards through that, whether that would work. Okay. Let's quick save again this time. Okay. Look, let's not worry about it. Let's just do this. We'll start with that.
Make a preservers.
Oh, good. Lelania, whatever her name is, gets a level, which is exactly what I wanted. Cunning, Dex. Cunning. And I don't want her having stealing. There's no point in it. Let's take that. And then what we need her to take is that. Quick save that. Okay. Mithril's Blessing. Whitewood. It is a buckler. It provides actually very little in the way of defense. But no fatigue. But it does give you critical chance, melee crit chance, and plus 10% to healing effects received. It's definitely interesting. I'm not going to use it, although the bonus to healing effects does feel like it would be very, 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 very useful. Okay, can't interact with the Harla. I wonder if I was an elf whether I could. Yeah, let's come back around this way to get this elf route. So I was wanting to go this way because that's where I was assuming to, like, the southeast was where this where the guy was that the Ent mentioned, basically. What do we got? Rabid werewolf. Okay, let's try another paralyzed glyph. We got him. Beautiful. Wonderful. Now, everybody attack that guy. Morrigan's getting me a heal. That's good.
So shall it be.
It could not have taken as long as it did.
And we're all good. But I'm going to wait for Sten to get his health back, which should only take a few seconds before I go forward and talk. Oh, that's Daniela. That's the elf we were looking for earlier. So I think it's proving what I thought it was, that the Keeper, either knowingly or unknowingly, is sending us out here. Well, what I mean is these werewolves are just... They're not the mindless beasts that the Keeper has been talking about.
Please, help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened?
I am cursed, turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to. You are human. I was once an elf, one of the Dalish folk. You know of my clan.
Your Keeper, Zathran, is the one who sent me here.
The Keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
I do.
I I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman, she's in such pain.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead and with the gods. I beg you.
I spoke to Arthur. He worries about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly. Gods, bless you.
Right, so that's going to be fun, trying to explain that to Arthurus, but not a lot we can do about that. Another death route over here, which I don't know why I'm getting them, because I'm not really using them to make poisons. Oh, that's north exit to the west forest. I'm tempted to go back so that I can give this to Arthurus and get that completed, so let's actually do that, I think. Running back through the forest. Oh, uh-oh. More werewolves. Okay. They have to come across the bridge. Pelt and another wolf pelt.
I shall.
It will be done.
What do we got? Rabid, werewolf, and another blight wolf. Let's see if we can't get just like one of them to head over this way. Try and do the same as last time. Beautiful, got it. You can come in and attack as well. And, okay, we are bringing in another rabid werewolf, but that's alright. That we'll have this guy killed, or almost killed, pretty quickly. There we go. And Sten's got a level. Beautiful. I want some magic because I want to cast. I really want to cast it. Beautiful. It's coming in, but I think we're going to do this. Who are you attacking? White Wolf got through our hands, but I think we'll be alright. I think that's all of them. Wolf pelt, and nothing. Let's get your levels, Sten. Level 8 warrior. I don't feel like she could be saved. See, that with that werewolf, she was saying she didn't have enough time to tell us anything about Witherfang or whatever he's called. So I figured that any of the options that I chose to ask to try and get more information from her, we're just going to circle back around, or eventually I figured she would just... The conversation would end and she would just attack anyway. So that's why I killed her, rather than trying to see if there was another option. Excuse me. I'm going to go Constitution, Strength, and Dexterity. That's what I was looking for. What does that give me? Bravery, bonus to damage, physical resistance, mental resistance, critical chance. Oh, and sorry, the bonus to critical chance increases proportionally to the number of enemies above 2 that the warrior is engaging. That does sound like it might be useful. I can't take disengage. Is there anything down here in the two-handed I could take? Stunning blows is passive. That's what I'm going to take. Each attack offers a chance to stun the opponent due to the sheer weight behind the blow. That's just great. It's a passive. I don't have to do anything. That's what I want. Brilliant. So yeah, we saw that body before. So those guys came back. It's a little bit annoying that they did, but they did. Which way do we want to go here? We do want to go that way. Are you guys coming or not? Oh. I don't need them to hold position. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. What do we got? Oh, another great bear. I don't know why this is all reset. Oh! Multiple great bears. 2 great bears, 2 black bears. Everybody, come and join me in attacking these great bears. In fact, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the warding glyph. Okay, damn it. That triggered on the little black bear. I wanted to trigger it on the great bear. Keep going on the great bear. Keep attacking the great bear. Attack the Great Bear, please. I'm going to get to here. And then... Sorry, Sten. But it had to be done. Okay, one Great Bear down. Everybody, second Great Bear, please. Previously, we have fought bears, and they haven't been that hard. So I'm hoping the black bears by themselves aren't too bad, but we've got to take these big guys first. Thank you for the heal, Morrigan. Okay, now let's take out these wonderful.
Another battle.
And it's annoying that I can't get anything off these bears. No bear pelts, nothing. Seems like a lot of the spawns reset on this map after we went to the east map. Okay. Where is he? What? Oh, that's right. We found some of that, didn't we? Let's talk to Arthris first.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain? That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
She was a werewolf, just as you suspected.
So I was right. But what became of her?
She died, but not before she sent her love.
She told you that? Yes. That is what she would do. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shira, fare you well.
Ooh, what did we get there? Athris's pendant, plus 4% spell resist. I feel like that is something that Morrigan could probably use, but maybe not. Maybe you can use it. What's the silver cord do? And plus 3 killing, minus 1 strength. Okay.
What do you wish? Truly? Let me see. Yes, that is indeed ironbark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow? Or perhaps a breastplate?
I'm going to have to say the breastplate, because I don't want a bow.
Manuvinin, I will craft it myself. Watch if you prefer, it will not take long. And I've reformed the wood to my will. A Dalish breastplate for you. May it serve you well.
Morrigan disapproves. Morrigan disapproves of everything. What is it? Valthorn's armor, silverite. Medium armor. Requires magic of 30, that's fine. 8.91 armor. Plus 3 armor, plus natural resistance, plus 25 stamina. This is probably going to break my item set bonus, but let's see. 1347. 1947. I'm happy enough with that, even if I don't have the set bonus anymore. I might keep that splint mail though, just because. Let's sell a couple of things to him.
I am no merchant.
Okay, so let's sell all of those. I'm not really using them. That. Those. Fire arrows, ice arrows. I don't need that. Yeah, sell that, sell that. All of these are gifts. Except for the werewolf pelts and the wolf pelts. Do you have anything that I want? Feel like buying the lyrium potions is probably a good idea. Nope. I'm going to quick save, and then I'm going to come over here and talk to Zathrin again.
What is it you need? Have you news? I know who Delilah was. She died the moment she turned into a ravening, mindless beast. Athras needs to accept that.
She wasn't a mindless beast. She spoke, for one.
She spoke, did she? Surprising. But then her transformation was very recent. Still, she is doomed in the end. I hope you put her out of her misery. Speak? You mean speak actual words? That seems unlikely. They are savage beasts. Even if they could speak, I doubt they would have anything worthwhile to say.
Have you tried talking to them at all?
I think you can see for yourself what the end result of such a venture would be. Intelligent or not, they are hardly peaceful. The werewolves are unimportant. It is Witherfang whom you must seek out. And if they keep you from him, then your course is clear.
Have you encountered a rhyming oak tree in the forest?
We call those possessed trees Sylvans. The only ones I have ever encountered were little more than berserk killers. I am surprised you found one self-possessed enough to speak with you. Never mind rhyme. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already.
Okay, I was just, you know...
I hear Dagon is alive thanks to you. We are most grateful. As you wish. Darth Shirel.
I was hoping there might be some more conversation options. What was I supposed to do for her? I don't think I ended up with any greater survival skill then, did I? No, I don't have any survival skill at all. Morrigan does, but I don't think I can get her to do it. Well, let's see.
Come to check on my Hala and I again, have you? I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful. No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me. And? What do you think? I am glad you attempted it, regardless. I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes. I am grateful for your assistance, friend.
Okay. I won't worry about that anymore. It's likely if we can find the rest of the... you know, if we fix the rest of the hunters that have the problem, we can fix that Hala as well and not have to worry about it. Okay. Okay, we want to come up that north branch, I think. Quick save, and away we go. Why do we have bears that look like they're on fire?
Wipe them out!
Stop your drooling and save some dignity.
This is a waste of time. I will not falter.
I thought something was coming from behind me there for a second. The way they ran around like that. How are we actually doing for levels? Oh, I'm not far off. Neither it... Oh, no, sorry, Sten is quite a way off. I'm going to be the next one to get a level. So where are we? Ooh, that looks dangerous. Ah, another ogre. Okay, this has been working well for us previously, so... Beautiful.
You should run while you can.
Okay. Oops, I was going to say, one ogre by himself is not too much of a problem for us. And that's true, he's not.
I am not. Run while you can.
Katara Buzz!
Why am I not? Why was I not able to get my spell off? I don't know. I think we're safe to... God, look at that fountain of blood after
As you say.
Kill an ogre. And then my first thought was, imagine in a standard D&D campaign when you kill a giant how much blood there would be. Okay, I am concerned by those corpses. There's another gravestone there. Steel spiked collar for the dog.
It will be done.
Scout's bow.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
What bow are you using? A longbow of you. And we'll keep you using that, I think. We just found some armour though. Splint mail gloves, steel. Sure, we might as well put those on. A little bit more protection. Wrong person. Thank you. Pile of bones. Death root. So, I'm sitting there going, and where's the... I know there's a I saw a gravestone around here somewhere. Where is it? G'day, Baneberry Shortcake. How you doing? And the gravestone was right behind me. The air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Runes of warding are carved into the surface. This sounds stupid, but disturb the words. What have we got? Fanged skeleton, devouring skeleton, revenant, devouring skeleton. Hello everybody. Let's all attack the revenant, please. Because, to me, what the hell did you just do? You just pulled Morrigan towards you. Okay. I am going to lightning you as well. Okay, and then I'm going to charge. Wow, they took... Oh god, they took Sten down so quickly. This was a mistake. And I'm almost dead as well. I'm dead. Quick reload. So maybe we won't do that just yet. Either that,
Yes.
or we have to take on the skeletons first and sort of leave the Revenant alone if we can, to make things a little bit easier. I don't know. Because that was not fun. Let's switch over that armor. There we go. What is this? A charred corpse with some blank Valium on it. We'll just do a quick save. Okay. And what's the map looking like? So there's a second ancient tombstone there. Uh-oh. Another campfire. Nothing around this one, thankfully. But someone has made a camp here.
As you say.
Huh?
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Are you the thief who took the Grand Oak's acorn?
Mayhap I did and mayhap I didn't. Have you come to claim it back? Oh, what fun. But we are getting ahead of ourselves already. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
You're quite mad, obviously.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be cautious. This is no ordinary madman. He has magic. I can sense it. Powerful magic.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not? I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have the Grand Oak's acorn?
Ah, suddenly it all becomes clear. You here, that talking tree there, it all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go. May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh yes, what is your name?
That sounded like I can't think of the name of the character, but the guy on the bridge in Monty Python and the Holy Grail who says, what? You know, you have to answer 3 questions. What is your name? You know, and I can't remember the rest, but that's exactly what it sounded like, the way he said that. Okay, you can call me Arcanus.
So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
How do I enter the center of the forest?
It's where the wolfmen have their lair, but the trees will block the path. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all, easily fooled if you know how.
And you know, don't you?
Oh my, no, that's quite a question. I think that answer deserves something a little extra first, don't you? I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead? You know of it? Good, that makes this much easier. Yes, that's the one. It's up to you. Yes, indeedy. Your choice. Time to move on now.
Do you want to ask me another
I
question?
think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have anything
Let's
to
see.
trade?
I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return. Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn? Coin? What possible use could I have with coin? Do you see a money changer about? Well, that's your business then, isn't it? I still answered your question, and now it's my turn again. May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
Denerim.
So you say. Fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Who
am
are you?
I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask? Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never. So you did. But I'm watching you. If they sent you, I'll know. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go. May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts?
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh. I knew that. Or did I? I forget now. But if you are a mage, that means that they sent you. Huh? Or does it? Drat. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you live in this
Yes,
store?
I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go. May I? Oh yes, I think I might. What is your relationship with your father?
My father and I get along just fine.
Interesting. Most interesting. So that means that you did indeed have a father. I knew I would trip you up sooner or later. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you. Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
The book.
And what do you have to trade for the book? Coin? What possible use could I have with coin? Do you see a money changer about? Well, that's your business then, isn't it? I still answered your question, and now it's my turn again. May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Have you ever seen the Grand Cathedral of Val Royo?
No, it's thousands of miles away.
Rat! I've always wondered what it looked like. Oh, well, it was worth a question. Your turn. Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return. And what do you have to trade for the helmet? Coin?
I wanted to see if there was
possible
anything
use could
different
I
about
have
any of
with
those
coin?
options.
Do
Because
you
I
see a
thought
money changer about?
there might have been something where you could, say, get the helmet by trading, you know, a leaf or something, and then you could use the helmet to get the acorn or something. I wasn't sure. So I get the feeling that there's supposed to be
Well, that's your
something.
business then, isn't it?
around the
answered
area
your
that I
question,
can
and
find.
now it's my turn again. Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
Okay.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out. You're a robber, is what you are. They sent you, didn't they? Well, I'll show you. They won't get away with this.
Oh, joy. He's just summoned a bunch of demons. Oh, he is very high level. Let's see. No, I guess not. Whoa! Okay. So that's a pain because I've got to do all of that again. I knew I should have saved before I did much more of that. The other option is we can just not talk to the guy. Can I?
Yes.
Allow me. I could do that for you. Mm-hmm.
No, we can't. Okay. So why I'm sort of avoiding that is that there has to be something that he will trade you to get that process going, and I just can't find anything. So I feel like I need to look elsewhere on the map. Either that, or in the end, the only option is supposed to be that you're supposed to kill him, but that just doesn't seem right. Daijitu? I hope that's right. Thank you for the follow. Oh, stretch. Okay. Not a bad idea, actually. Yeah. I find that annoying too when they can't do that. What I actually found on the wiki though is that your cunning score, if you have high enough cunning, you don't. It's my belief, my understanding is that you don't even need to be a rogue and have that ability. If your cunning score is high enough, you can pick locks. So that is, I find that interesting. There's nothing here to... Maybe we'll go back and talk to the treant, whatever you want to call it, and see if he can give us something to trade. So we'll tell it that we found where the madman is who's got his acorn and see what happens. So where was he from here? Yeah, down that way. What is that up there? Oh.
Very well.
Landmark tree. I don't understand these landmark trees that they have everywhere.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me? Then continue thy search, I beg of thee. Injustice reigns when thieves run free.
What was that? That was the ancient tombstone. I'm interested to see if there's anything special about this ancient tombstone. It's weird that we've got all of these really big fights. If there's no way to get through that without see, I can't interact with that tombstone. That feels most unfortunate. Yeah, it's just annoying that there's nothing but big fights at the moment. If I go and touch the other tombstone, we get a big fight with a revenant way above our level. If I talk to this madman and I can't find something to give him, and which way are we going? Oh, back up this way. Yes, I'm silly. Oh, if I can't find, and I don't know what else there is to try and give him. Because there's nothing on the map anywhere that seems to be anything special. And there's only these couple of directions we can actually leave. And then of course there's the forest barrier.
Why did we try this again when it failed the first time?
Okay, I've got to do it again and see what happens the third time. No, no one says anything this time. This is a silly option. No. I was just wondering if because he said there's a way to trick the forest. Trick the trees into letting you in, and I thought, well, maybe they just don't let you in because you're wearing, you know, armor, etc. Well, I guess not. I mean, I could give the madman a greenstone, blank velium, an amethyst, plus all of these gifts that I've got. Any number of things. But they're obviously not what is wanted. this the way to him? It is. I missed an elf root up there. Let's grab that.
Very well.
Just want to see again how high level this guy was. I'm trying to remember. Yeah. I mean, even that skeleton is high level. Those ones aren't. Man, that Revenant hits hard. Why would he sleep in there when he has a perfectly good tent? It just doesn't make sense.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out!
Well, if I have something that he wants, he's not being very obvious about it. Because
oh dear.
I talked to him and asked all the options, and he didn't.
Spirit, even. What are the woods coming to? Questions, questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Will you do the same for you? Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade. Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first? Would you know a question if it was asked? No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be cautious. This is no ordinary madman. He has magic. I can sense it. Powerful magic.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not? I think it is your turn to ask, is it not? Oh, no? Well, you just let me know if you change your mind. Run along and tell them whatever you wish. I intend to keep digging.
It's got to be that dusk ring. That's the only thing that she's got. Apart from enchanted daggers. Because that's actually her amulet. And I don't think he wants a longbowman's belt. Or those. I mean, I could take that off and that off just in case.
What's this now? You again? Why don't you go away? I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have anything to trade?
I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return. Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn? Oh yes, many things are buried deep here. Treasures. Hey, I once had a ring like that. This one's shiny still. Yes, I'll take it. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda, hmm? Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
Let's give her back the dagger. And then she can have her Seeker's Circle and longbow. It's a little annoying. I mean, can I steal the ring back?
Nah! Don't you have any manners whatsoever? Were you raised by a rodent? You're a robber, is what you are. They sent you, didn't they? Well, I'll show you. They won't get away with this.
Okay.
It will be done.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
So you say, but you can't. Okay, so we can give this back to the Great Oak. Thank you for that tip, St. Salvius. Saved me looking it up for myself in frustration. This one. Yeah, I figure it's probably possible to get the other things too if you know all the items, but I also figure I've probably got to kill the skeletons and stuff, so if I can talk to the oak, and I'm hoping he gives me the way to get into the centre of the forest, and then in there might be other things that the guy wants. Either that or I've already sold some of the stuff.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me? My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Okie dokie. So, that is handy. Let's go back and see what we can see in this forest now that we've got the branch that lets us through. Although... Oh, I have a level. Let's do that. Willpower, magic... Willpower. And I need to be level 12 for that, that's fine. I don't know that I want Arcane Shield at the moment. Glyph of Repulsion. I'm not sure how useful that is. I mean, paralyze would be good. But I think I'm going to take Heroic Offense. And I'm going to use it mostly on myself. Over here. There we go. But, before we dive into the heart of the forest here, I'm going to take a quick break. So, in fact, we might make a full save here. Why is it not accepting my keyboard inputs? Okay, whatever. Be right back. Sorry about that. We're back. And we just saved, so...
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
Why won't you let me try and settle this dispute?
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
Why do you call the Dalish treacherous? You attacked them.
And they deserve no less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
These beasts are...
Oakley dokley. Didn't give me much of an option.
Now you fall!
Is that Witherfang? Looking at just like a normal wolf. Oh, another ancient tombstone. Okay. Seems like makes sense to save before coming over here. Pile of bones. An onyx demon statue. Okay.
Allow me. I could do that for you. I shall.
Yeah, I bet you can't. What about that one? Oh, you can do that. Steel splint mail gloves. I think that's what I've already got on, if I remember rightly. Yes, they are. Let's have a look at this gravestone. What does it say? Leave it alone. So it sort of feels like you're supposed to do them in a certain order. Maybe? Because it's only going to let you do that other one up there first. Gatekeeper. Oh, hang on.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins! Protect the lady!
Tread lightly in the heart of the forest, for past wrongs are remembered and mourned.
Okay, so this... Separate map. Ooh.
think it's safe to be in here? I thought I heard a walk rumbling off in the distance.
Remember the exact details of like how much heroic offense improves various stats, etc. But I feel like it's doing a reasonable job for me. Okay, so we have a door here. We have nothing over here, and we have a passageway over that way. Take the passage. Actually, maybe not. Lair of the Werewolves. Yeah, let's see what else is up on this level first. And then we'll go down into the Lair of the Werewolves. How'd that be? Does this door have anything on it? No, it just said it's just a door.
Yes.
Oh, actually, do we have anyone with injuries? No, very good. Anything of interest down there? No. Okay. Oh. Current spiders. Who's that? Feel like I should have used my heroic offense there, because that was a harder fight than I expected it to be. Partly because I've fought spiders before and they weren't too much of a big deal. Right. So you have a doorway over there, a corridor going down that way. Let's go north first. Lots of bones in here. And lots of cocoons.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Okay. Let's just double check on the old map. Yeah, it doesn't go. None of those little tunnels that are obviously spider tunnels actually go anywhere. West first. And again, this just looks to be another room that won't go anywhere. Iron Tiramisu this time. How do you pronounce it?
Yes.
Elf fruit. And some coin. What the hell was that? That was very loud.
Some architect clearly suffered from an unrequited love of the pointed arch.
Yes. Someone also doesn't want us to approach by the sounds of it. Let's put a full save in, shall we? Ruins upper level. Knights, soldiers, dwarves, what are they all doing in here? Ouch! Okie dokie. At least none of us really got injured. I didn't want to run through the middle of this because of traps. Oh. Ah, okay. A dragon. An actual dragon. While I think of it, let's get the defense going on me. Ooh. And we need to heal you.
Still need help right away.
Okay, that didn't quite work. Yeah. Away. Damn it, we triggered another trap. I'm almost dead. Heal myself. I am dead. God damn it. I believe that this is actually this might actually be the location where I would normally get the Arcane Warrior unlocked, the subclass that I am now. Did I? No, I must not have done the heroic offense properly.
It will not end well for you.
Wow, that knocked him down very quick. I don't think we're ready to take on this dragon. What I don't know is whether it just always levels up with you so that... I don't know about this game, whether there's anything like that, where, you know, no matter what level you are, when you come to this location, your opponent is always X levels above you. I do not know if that is the case. What we might do... You actually don't have stealth, do you? I was hoping that she would be able to detect the traps. And then do something about them. Because there are traps right around us here. Like right there that she just triggered. Oh, that bonus only lasts a very short amount of time. I thought it lasted... I thought it was like an activation thing. It just kept going for as long as I had it on. Okay, that ability is nowhere near as good as I thought it was. Okay, so we have... Okay, I just walked into that trap. That is fine. We just triggered that trap before. How can it trigger again?
Dragons. Are more cunning than they seem.
Me and you shall pay.
Damn it, he resisted my trap. And he resisted my arcane bolt. And he stunned me. Please. We've got him down to half health. If we can just survive a little bit longer.
I am your
Okay.
Make a preserver.
wasted it. Okay, let's do something we haven't done before. Spider shape. Spider shape.
Let's make this quick. You should run while you can. I never liked this part. Let's make this quick. Oh, you are fast one, you are. I'll try to be merciful.
Okay. Paralysis glyph, right where he's going to land. And I don't think it worked on him. How about... Oh, it did work. Beautiful. Get in there and attack.
I will not falter.
You...
It is done.
Need to be healing. Oh, you're pretty low in health too.
Ready.
Wow. One hit.
I'll try to be merciful.
Oh, man.
I am ready.
I'll do it.
Yeah, this is a silly fight. This is... Okay, this is one of the things that I don't like about games, where... It's... Okay, this is obvious to me that I can't win this fight, but what I don't know, and I would have to look it up in a wiki to find out, but I don't know whether there is any way for me to win this fight at this level. So as I was saying before, I don't know whether that dragon is always at the level it is right now, or whether it scales with me, so that no matter, even if I come back here and I'm level 25, or whatever, it is still going to be that many levels above me, and the fight is still going to be that hard. So I don't think I'm going to do that fight. We're going to run away. And we are going to head back to the werewolf's lair, I think. Because that's a pointless fight. If I have to do it that many times, and if it's just luck of the roll that determines whether I get through that or not, I don't like fights like that. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. If there's stuff... That's what I don't like about game design. Okay, so it is late game. Well, see, that's a problem with game design for me. I would rather have that dragon behind a locked door that I have to go and get a key for later to come back and do, so that I know that I'm not supposed to go in that area right now. Right? That, to me, is bad game design. Having something available... They've barred it from the other side. Well, then what the hell am I supposed to do? Yeah, I don't like games where they have encounters that you are not supposed to do at certain points. Like, I feel like there's nothing more I can do in the Dalish storyline full stop right now. I can't get through that door. The dragon is the wrong level. It's just, I don't like games that are designed that way. If you're supposed to do missions in a certain order, then that order should be obvious. That's right. Just if the fact that you can walk in there and you can go through that, and there's no door, there's nothing stopping you. It's just walk down a corridor. Suddenly you're in this area. Yeah, I don't like that element of game design. So it very much feels to me like there is nothing more I can do in this Dalish area. Like, I'm actually this close to finishing the stream early and doing a bunch more research to find out, because like I don't like to look into the, like, I'll have a look in a wiki that tells you information about the talents and the weapons and the armor and how the mechanics of the game work, but I don't like looking at playthroughs that say, to get through this dungeon, you've got to do this. And more importantly, I don't really like looking at playthroughs that say, okay, here's the game. From the start, you should do everything in this order. But I almost feel like I need to find out what order I should be doing things in for the best progression. Previously, after going to Lothering, I went up, the first time I did it, I went up to Soldier's Peak, and that wasn't too hard. I found that quite good. I did that mission. I then came back here to Redcliffe Village, And at the end of you doing the Redcliffe Village thing, you need to go into the castle, but I wanted to do it in a way in which I didn't kill the kid in there. We wanted to see if there was a way to get him out of that, so I had to go to the Circle. So I went to the docks, and then I went into the Circle Tower. But there was nothing... If the game sort of said, well, you start here, you go... Well, you do. You start here, and you go to... You actually go to the Kari Wilds, and then you go to Lothering. If it then didn't let you go anywhere but, say, Redcliffe, and then it opened up each one... I don't have a problem with that. I know a lot of people like games that are a lot more free-flowing, but if the game is that free-flowing, then you need to have the game scale with the player. And, like, one easy thing to do would be to allow me to go into that room with the dragon and just not have the dragon there at this point. But if I come back in, say, 10 levels' time, and more importantly, if I am coaxed to come back there because of some quest that says, oh, you need to go back to that room because there was something special in there, and then you go in there and there's the dragon, yeah, I'm fine with that. But this is not good game design where you can go there and the area is that bad that it will just kill you, and there's no warning, nothing. So yeah, I don't like that, and it seems like, as people have said in the chat, as you guys have said in the chat, it seems like there's a lot of that in the Brazilian forest, because there's that other tombstone that you touch that summons the Revenant, which is way above our level. And by the way, if that wasn't clear, when I was looking at the opponents, their name, like Revenant or Dragon, was in red. If it's white, they're your level or lower. If it's yellow, they're higher than you, and if it's red, they're way higher than you. And I don't know what the figures are. It's probably in a wiki somewhere. But that's my understanding of that. So it's like, there was really very little chance of me killing the Revenant or the Dragon. And the Revenant's even worse because the Revenant's got companions there. The Dragon's by itself. That, you think, oh, okay, well, maybe my party of 4 against 1 Dragon, even though it's that higher level, we might be able to do it. And look, we might if we were really, really lucky, if all the rolls went our way. If the dragon had failed to, as I went in there one time, I attacked and I tried several times to use my glyph of paralysis. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. If that had worked perfectly every time and we were able to get some good hits in, and then if Morrigan was able to do a paralysis or switching to her spider form and do the web, and if that worked perfectly each time, we might have been able to get to that point where we could get through that. But it's just disappointing to me when I come to an area like this. Like, I know there are all these little self-contained areas that we need to do, but when I come to one of those areas and there's no indication that this is above your level, and you just go in and suddenly you find that everything is just super duper hard. If that's the case, there should be some way of sort of, saying that this is not for you yet, come back later type of thing. So anyway, we are going to go and go back to the Dalish camp. I almost said village, but it's not a village because it's a camp. They move it around. And we're going to leave and we're going to go somewhere else because it's obvious that we can't really keep going here. And this is the sort of thing that if I was playing and I was playing offline a game like this, or if I was doing something like this years ago, this sort of situation would be something that would either A, I would get frustrated and give up and not play the game anymore. Or B, it would make me want to restart the playthrough, because I would think that maybe I haven't built the character well enough. And that's not always the case, you know. I'm not saying this character that I've got is, you know, the best thing since sliced bread, because it clearly isn't. I'm playing something that's actually, you know, I'm not saying it's not recommended, but it's not exactly the first mage that everyone plays. This is my first mage playthrough, and I'm playing an Arcane Warrior. That's probably not the best option. I probably should have picked... where was it? I can't see the other options here, damn it. But I probably should have picked Battle Mage or Healer or something like that as my first specialization, or picked no specialization and just stayed as a plain mage. Would have even been better if I wasn't sure what I wanted to pick, but stupid me, I decided to pick probably one of the hardest ones to play. And that's mostly due to the fact that I liked the Magus in Pathfinder Kingmaker and was hoping to do something similar here. And in some ways it is, and in some ways it isn't. Not that I'm not enjoying it, I am. Well, yeah, it looks... You're right, I probably don't have to kill that dragon. It looks like there's nothing in there except the dragon and maybe a little bit of treasure. There was certainly nothing... there was no outward appearance or anything like that that said that I had to go in that chamber or that there was treasure in there that was needed. Just the fact that it was there. And I wouldn't say I'm a completionist. I'm not sure if Battle Mage is the right subclass, the right name for the subclass, to be honest, or specialization. Let me just have a quick look on the specializations for Mage are Arcane Warrior, Blood Mage, Shapeshifter, or Spirit Healer. Sorry, there's no Battle Mage. I don't want to use Blood Mage because Blood Mages are the evil guys in this. Shapeshifter, you've already got Morrigan, who's a shapeshifter. And if you go and do the quest in the Mage's Circle thing, you get Wynn, who is a spirit healer. So that's the main reason why I picked Arcane Warrior, because it was interesting. But yeah. Warning to leave the Urn of Sacred Ashes quest till later. Yeah, so there is actually no Battle Mage. It's Arcane Warrior is the class. I thought there was a Battle Mage, but I must be thinking of something else. There is... I might have been thinking... Yeah, sorry, Battle Mage is in the DLC. In Awakening, there is a Battle Mage. And they specialize in spells that do damage from a distance, whereas the Arcane Warrior tries to specialize at doing damage up close with weapons and armor and stuff like that. Like, I'm looking at this right now and saying this is not the way to play a mage, what I'm doing here. At least in this game, it doesn't seem as effective to me. But there's no other options that I really like. I don't feel like the shapeshifter is all that special or what have you. The spirit healer is good and is useful.
They say your mother is Flemish.
But
they also say that
you know, the only one of the specializations in Origins that actually sort of is focused on frontline combat sort of mage is either Blood Mage or Arcane Warrior. And as I said, I'm not really comfortable doing the whole Blood Mage thing. Actually, before we go anywhere, was there stuff I needed to sell? I can get rid of those. And that, and some of this stuff. But I'm thinking it might be best that if I am going to sell anything, I do it in Lothering.
Cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right. And they are right in this.
Let's go to the party camp. That's a better place to sell, actually. Oh, I'm not saying Arcane Warrior isn't fun. Okay, so in games like Pathfinder Kingmaker, or even, you know, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Skyrim, you can make a really good Arcane Warrior build because you have spells that are designed to do damage at a short distance. There's only 2 or 3 spells here in this game that you can do that with. They are the Shock that I've currently got. So, Flame Blast, Cone of Cold, Flame Blast, and Shock are 3 cone-based weapons that do damage. Friendly fire is possible, so that's a pain in the butt. But the problem that the Arcane Warrior has, and this is, I think, a big deal to me, you have to put your weapon away to cast those, and that seems wrong to me. For a character that is supposed to be a warrior in the front line doing melee damage, the only spells that are short range and you have to put your weapon away to use them, that just seems wrong. Short range spells should be the thing that the Arcane Warrior can 100% focus on. Right? So that's my problem there. Short range, Flame Blast is short range. You have to put your weapon away. That's not right, because that slows the reason why this is a big deal, that putting the weapon away, is because putting the weapon away takes time, right? And like a lot of games like this that are real time, what they do is they make it so that you have to wait for your current animation to finish before you can do the next thing, right? So it means that every action that you take in the game has a certain amount of time associated with it. And so if you want to cast that spell, the game says, well, I have to put the weapon away to cast that spell, so you have to wait for your character to put his weapons away, then cast the spell, and then the character, if you don't have anything else lined up for them to do, the character will then draw their weapons again, and that slows you down significantly. But there are spells like Arcane Bolt, like the Heal, like all of these glyphs, where you can cast those without putting your sword away. You can have your sword drawn and cast those spells. And that's the problem I've got with the Arcane Warrior in this game, is that it just feels wrong for these, because these short range spells, normally most mages want to stay out of melee range because they don't have much armor, they don't have much health. The idea is that they want to stand back and lob spells from a distance, which is what mages are really good at. And so a lot of people either will not take these short-range spells, or they'll take them and then ignore them because they have to take them to get to the next spells along in the line. Although for some reason your companions don't have to do that. Very weird, because I've seen one companion It wasn't a mage, but I've seen one companion who had this skill here not selected, but that one there was. It was like, how did you have that and not have that? Actually, it was an archer. It was, it's not Leilani, but there was an archer in the Elven start, in the Dalish start, where the archer had aim and pinning shot and rapid shot, but did not have melee archer. And it's like, well, the game's not supposed to allow you to do that. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, some people playing mages would take those abilities and then just never use them because they don't want to get into frontline combat. It's the same in Pathfinder Kingmaker or any D&D based games. There's a lot of spells that do, there are not a lot, but there are some spells that do damage really close range, and there are a lot of mages, a lot of people who play those mages who just will never learn those spells because they don't want to be in that close range. That's dangerous for them. This specialization is designed around that premise of being up there in the middle of combat. You're allowed to use weapons and armor that you wouldn't normally be able to use because you're using your magic ability instead of your strength to see if you can use those, and you're getting these skills that give you the ability to do things and be more effective in combat, and you're not able to use things as effectively in combat because these short range spells you have to put your weapon away to use them, and that's wrong to me. That's a design choice that they made that is not good. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that too much further. We are in our camp again. Now, the reason I wanted to do this is I need to check again what all my characters are up to, because I don't think everybody else levels up with me. So, yeah, Alistair is still at level 7. And as is the dog. It sounds like I probably need to get them back in the party so that they can level up and be the same level as the rest of us. Either that or they have levels ready to go and I haven't been able to give it to them. So I'm not sure whether the game works like that. Some games do, some games don't. And so you can be in a situation sometimes where you're at a huge disadvantage if you don't bring some of those characters that you haven't used back into your party for a while because they just will not have leveled. Let's talk to Bowen.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Bowden, sorry.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
With my discount. Yay, I've got a discount. Right, let's get rid of some of this stuff. I'm not going to use the death roots, so we'll get rid of those. I need to buy more potion bottles, or whatever they're called. Not concerned about those. Not concerned about those. Keeping these arrows for Leilani, but then always forgetting that they're there. Oak branch. Ooh, I need to see if that's any good for... Well, actually, I could see if it's any good for me as well. Splint mail gloves. I want to see if any of this splint mail is good for Alistair before I sell it. We won't worry about that. Let's see if that's any good for the dog. That's a gift. This is all gifts. I want to make sure that all this stuff that I'm not selling is gifts and not... So that's not a gift. Let's get rid of that. That. I actually wish there was another sorting group for all of the gifts. Or that it made sure that all of the gifts were always the very bottom of the list. Because now we've got some of these crystals which... and then there's a puppet afterwards. These crystals are not gifts. I don't like that sorting. And I know I'm being critical at the moment. I am enjoying the game, right? There is definitely that. I am enjoying the game. Let's make no bones about that. Do I want more lesser health poultices? I think I do, and I can probably afford to buy some stuff. So let's buy all these. I'm not really needing to use injury kits at the moment, and I have quite a few, so I'm not going to worry about that. I haven't been using a lot of lyrium potions, but I will just buy... I won't buy the next level up, but I'll buy those. Flasks. Let's buy, like, half of that. And he's got an unlimited number of flasks, but we'll buy 50. That way we can make up more healing potions with the elf root, and that's it at the moment, because we don't have any more lyrium dust to make more potions. It would be good to be able to use that, but I can't afford it. What I'm actually interested in, I'm wondering if there's extra armor that elf could have made, because I now don't have a matched set of armor, and I don't particularly like that. I really wish I had a full matched set. I don't think I've got anything that can take enchantments at the moment, so that's not a problem. Man, he charges a lot for a backpack. The first backpack that you can buy in Lothering is only like 50 silver. He's charging 7 gold and 50 silver. Okay, let's just have a look here. What have we got? Dog. There was a spiked collar. Plus 1.5 armor penetration and 6 armor. I think that's probably slightly better, so we'll swap that out. Now, Alistair, what are you using? Oh, that's right, we swapped you out for studded leather, didn't we? Well, then let's give you splint mail. Even if... Hang on. Splint mail, splint mail. Oh, we need to find some splint mail. Oh, that's right. That's the splint mail gloves in steel. Yes, that's better. And then, Morrigan, how is that for you? That is better. That is much better. Like, in every single way, we will give you that. Not entirely sure I want Morrigan in my party all the time. She's actually, she's actually a bit annoying. Splint mail boots.
Something you
That's what I
need?
need.
I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
So we don't need that. No, damn it, there's no splint mail boots. Right, I'm just trying to think what I want to do next. Oh, actually, I just want to double check that I don't have any gear that can be enchanted. No. Nope. I need to find some better robes for Morrigan, I feel. Yeah, there is that. I wish there was an option in the game to not show the helmets. And it's silly, but I dislike the fact that you buy a helmet, you put it on, and then in certain cutscenes, it's no longer there. And it's like, look, I know who my characters are. I think I can tell, even with a helmet on, which one is which. So why must you take their helmet off for certain scenes? If the game didn't do that, I wouldn't have a problem wearing the helmets. And some games have the options where you can hide the helmet so it's there but doesn't show. All of that type of stuff.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
A cheese? You've got a cheese knife?
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods
Where's
my
the cheese
boy and
knife?
I've collected. And with your discount.
Is the cheese knife discounted? It doesn't say those are supposed to be used on cheese. I'm going to regret that later, I'm sure. Not only because I spent a gold on it, but I'm going to find a much better helmet that I can use that's an actual real helmet rather than just picking something because it's restricted to Mage. But anyway,
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Of all the
Fashion.
damnation.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
aha. Damn it. Let's go back to the Dalish Forest and put, because it looks like we've got levels for Alistair and maybe for the dog as well.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Indeed.
So let's do those levels. No, dog doesn't have a level, but Alistair does. Okay. Constitution, strength, and willpower. And that was fairly arbitrary, I will admit. Shield wall. Okay. Don't know what it does, but I'll take it because it's in his shield thing, and there we go.
Blood and damnation.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it here for this stream. I'll spend a little bit of time in the morning working out what I want to do from here. It's really annoying because there is a very large part of me that wants to start an Archer playthrough. But anyway, I do like the Mage. I'm not sure the Arcane Warrior is set up quite as well as I would like it to be. The class itself, not the build that I've done, just in general. Like I said, the complaint I had before about how the spells and everything work. And I feel like sticking to a normal mage might have been better. But I also think I need to do some more research as to what maybe the recommended pathway through all the various options is, like which of the factions you should go and try and get on your side first, etc. Or maybe you should actually just do, because this, and this are sort of like little side missions, and it almost feels like, because I didn't find Soldier's Peak all that hard when I did it last time, right? And I'm starting to think that maybe you're supposed to do those. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I feel like maybe you're supposed to do those first, and then go and come and do some of the others. Wow, that's a really convoluted way to go.
And here we are, Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels. It's just teeming with history. Can't you feel it? So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Some people call this place the Lost Peak. Before King Merrick's decree, the last Grey Wardens of Ferelden lived here. I just got chills.
Okay. I'm going to leave this stream here. When we come back, I will have decided what I'm going to do. Yeah. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. But hopefully we're either going to continue on with this, or we might start again as an actual ranger, an actual archer. Because I'm sort of dying to have a party full of archers, or at least like 2 or 3 archers and a mage. Maybe 2 mages and 2 archers. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see what I decide in the next episode. So thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. I am enjoying this game. There is no doubt about it. But like all games, it's not perfect. And yeah, I will see you for the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye now.